Welcome back, Guardians. In this report, we will dive into the Warmind Rasputin and the recent intelligence that has been revealed on Io and Mars. But to properly provide the picture of Rasputin, we should briefly touch on his history, as this Warmind is one of the few technological wonders from humanity's golden age that still carries forward. The brainchild of Clovis Bray and the brightest minds humanity could ever offer, Rasputin was a machine mind designed to protect humanity's interest across the stars. Imagine that all of humanity's efforts, all of its space-bound and domestic endeavors, all of its weapons of war and destruction, all of its history and potential future encapsulated into a mess of cold wire and metal fusion. No blood, no flesh, no humanity. That, in a way, is Rasputin, and as such, is one of our greatest hopes in discovering who we are as Guardians and how we can prepare for the next war. Since the end of the Red War, we Guardians have once again ventured into the wilderness, brave and full of light. We set about upon reaching ever-dangerous feats, unlocking new potentials, and perhaps, most important, rediscovering our past civilization. Specifically, that of Clovis Bray's installation in Braytech in the surrounding Hellas Basin on Mars. Based on reports from the cryptarch Tyra Karn, the Mars installation on Hellas Basin was not a simple public relation piece for Clovis Bray, but rather a front for a much larger installation, buried under miles of red sand dunes and cuts of harsh wind. At least, during the Golden Age, it was a part of a terraforming project that saw Mars more closely resemble a red-tinted Earth than the dead husk you tread upon now. Of course, a portion of this facility is buried under tons of frozen ice, which has, until recently, encased the bountiful Golden Age relics away from our desperation and intrigue. Originally, the Charlemagne designation of a Warmind was theorized to be yet another critical Warmind, part of the continuing project of Golden Age weapons research from Clovis. But as recently recovered through a surviving salvage cache, Charlemagne was nothing more than a submind, or perhaps a smaller portable version of the ever-elusive Rasputin. The direct connection between Rasputin and Charlemagne remains clear, however, as recently noted by Vanguard intelligence reports. Rasputin has taken direct control over the submind as a means to defend itself against the Hive on Mars. Now, various installations on Mars, specifically around the Hellas Basin, have become active with Braytech, or tech resembling Rasputin and Siva architecture, commonly attributed to the creative efforts of Clovis Bray. However, the exact reasoning for Rasputin's interest in Mars, or why it must defend itself against the ancient Hive threat, are somewhat unclear, but we can begin to make certain educated assumptions. Firstly, the Hive, among other enemies, have taken a particular interest in Rasputin, and while all have failed in their capture or control of our Golden Age treasure, they still view his imprisonment as vital to their overall strategies. Previously, in a much earlier reports, my colleagues and I in the tower noted that we should respect Rasputin as a neutral force, somewhat suspicious of the speaker and a sleeping traveler's intentions. He should be viewed as a more cautious one now, with a fully awoken traveler. Remember, there are some that have convinced themselves, down to the lines of heresy and sedition, that the Traveler and Rasputin are at odds, and that this Warmind would never allow itself to come under control of a still divided and maturing humanity. Perhaps a more detailed political report is needed at a later time. No sense stoking the flames of delusional faction loyalists and consensus supporters. Regardless of what these reports from Mars may direct our attention to, it is certain that the fall of Rasputin is completely disastrous to our efforts in this newly awakening Golden Age. You, as a Guardian, and your allies and your clans should stop at nothing until Rasputin is made safe, removed from the dangerous position it has once again found itself in. Or rest assured, this Golden Age will be as short-lived as Gaul's attempt at godhood. Find Anna Bray, discover the secrets of Clovis, and secure our interests on Mars. Hey guys, Wally back. Just making a little bit more lore headway here, if you will. The goal here is to try to launch at least 2 a week, and I know that was and might be a little ambitious for myself, but I want to kind of give you a little idea of what I'm trying to do. Shorter videos, sort of go kind of into the topic, but not too much so, and really just kind of give you a taste for what's more. Ideally, I still want to work on longer videos, but these shorter ones allow me to keep the flow of content continuous, right? Which I think is the end goal for all of this. You guys want to see more content that's based on Destiny, but at the end of the day, this allows me to put up some other lore content too, like in Elder Scrolls or Fallout or whatever. But yeah, that's sort of the mindset here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know there was good reception on the last one. Hopefully there's some good ones here. If you have any feedback or anything like that, please put it in the comment section or join our Discord server and let me know. I'm always willing to learn and look at new things. You guys are awesome, and I really appreciate the support. Peace.